Hey fellow thrifters, it's your thrift find fella here. We've got some really exciting things to show you, so we're going to get stuck right in. The first thing I'm going to show you though is this. Now this is a Tomy Commandron Motron jet. It was released as part of a McDonald's toy line in 1985, and then also Tomy released them as a toy line. For those who have watched some of my previous videos, you may know that I have two of these already, the spaceship and the car. So now I have the jet. There's just one more. I can't remember what it is, but there is just one more vehicle in the set that I need. I was really happy to find this. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. I mean, it still transforms, if you can call it that. That's the transformation there. And for those of you who don't know, these are little pullback vehicles. Pull them back and then they race, but this one doesn't work very well. And then they're supposed to be able to walk in their robot form. This one doesn't move at all. So it is nice to have this. It will display well with the other two, but I will still be looking for a working version of this. But for now, it's a pretty nice find. Next thing I found was this Zerg. This was $9.99 at Value Village. Everything is here. It does work. I don't have batteries in it at the moment though. I'll take a video and show you that in a second. The only thing is this hose is broken. I'm just going to get a little piece of dowel, put it in here, reattach that, then it'll be fine. So this will go good with my small but growing Toy Story collection. So far I now have Zerg and Slinky. Next thing I found was some more Popples. I had only planned on buying like a Popple. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 or 7 of them. They're breeding like tribbles. The first one I found is $6.99, and this one here is Potato Chip. He had a knot in his tail, but I was able to take that off. I don't know why, but I keep finding Popples with knots in their tails. I don't know what was up with kids, but stop tying knots in the tails. His Popple badge is intact. Does need a bit of a wash and a bit of a brush. I also found, I hadn't seen these before. These are called Pufflings. They were $9.99 each. They both looked like this. Somebody put them through the dryer and put them on heat, and this is what happens to the fur. This was in this condition just last night, but we got a brush. You want one of these, a cat brush. Out, and you'll see how bad he looks there. Just get that away from his eyes. You can already see how much better that is. That front to the back that I haven't done yet. Just clear it away from the eyes so you can see. You can also do that on the tail. So here's the tail. You just want to so much better. So I'll give that one a bit more of a brush off camera just to liven him up a little, make him look a little better. Now I don't know if these have individual names. I haven't been able to find their names. They're just yellow and red. And they just kind of, I don't know, they both got their Popple badge. This needs a bit of a brush. That part doesn't really. So there's that one. And that one. Two little pufflings. I'm going down a rabbit hole that I hadn't planned on, because now, I don't know, do I keep buying? And every time, I even bought that one a couple of weeks ago that I already had, but he was very dirty and matted, and I just didn't want to leave him there. I will clean that one up. I still haven't done that yet. I'll wash him, dry him, and then give him a brush, and I don't know what I'll do with him. Pass him on to someone. Something else I found that I was really excited about. Tron, 1982 pop-up book. I absolutely love Tron. Even the sequel. Haven't seen the third movie yet. This was only $1.79. It's a bit tricky to show you from here, but see if I can show you them. So this one here, how does this work? He got shot at. This one here has been taped, but that's okay. Don't know what's supposed to happen here. I think there's a piece missing, or do I pull that? Does that work, both of those? Okay, so I think this bit you just slide by hand, or has it? I think you're supposed to pull up here. I'm not sure how this bit works, but it goes through the wall. Feels like it's on an elastic band. I'll have to have a look at that. This one here. Come on, there we go. That is such a cool effect. I love it. It's so simple. Next page. Oh, I've got to really be careful with this book. I'm not sure if what's supposed to happen on this one. Doesn't look broken, it just looks old. It's just a pop-up scene maybe. And then last page. So cool, and love the smell of old books. So really happy I got that. This was at Value Village, I think I said, for $1.79. So the next thing I have to show you is something that I've been looking for a while. If you follow me on Facebook, you may know that I have an album with photos of things that I would really like to find, things that I specifically am looking for. They're either items that I had when I was a child and would really like to have them again, or they're items that maybe my parents couldn't afford. I found one of those items. Teddy Ruxpin. 1985 original. I remember going to Woolworths in Milton Keynes Shopping Centre near Christmas and seeing the display, and they had one of these guys sitting on top of it and just reading the story, and his mouth and eyes were moving, and oh, it was amazing to see that. Always wanted one, but never got one. Well, now I have one. Unfortunately, he was sold as is. When I got him home, I put batteries in and he didn't work. He would play a cassette for like half a second and then it would stop. Did some research. There was a couple of things that it could have been. So I fixed those. And he does now play, but the animatronics don't work. Now I don't know if the animatronics actually work or not, because he's just playing a normal tape at the moment. You have to have a special Teddy Ruxpin tape that has dual audio. It has audio that you hear on track 1 or on the left channel, and on the other channel it has a data signal that you don't hear, but that goes straight to the animatronics that animates him. So I have to find a vintage original Teddy Ruxpin tape to see if he works, and then if he doesn't, I watched some videos on how to undo the stitching and fix the servos. I'm hoping he will work. I just have to try and find a Teddy Ruxpin tape. I don't know how easy that's going to be. I am tempted to order one online, but every time I've done that, I then normally find what I've ordered much cheaper at a thrift store. But they say patience is a virtue, and I don't have a lot of patience. I want to see if he works. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to find a tape and try it, because it's great hearing this guy singing Debbie Gibson. But I would really like to see him animated and tell one of his stories. So fingers crossed that I can find one of his tapes. That is everything. Yeah, that's everything for now. I might be going thrifting again, maybe once or twice before Christmas, I'm not sure. But I will be doing a video over Christmas, because I think I've been pretty good this year. So hopefully I'll get some things for Christmas that I'll make a video on. But anyway, for now, I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, happy thrifting.